check. 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wah 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 lift it up, then it bust it open, lift it up, yeah. Come on, lift it up, then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Bend it, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, blaze, so you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
What's up? How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. How y'all doing? I was about to say something else. Welcome to the Dollhouse. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get the likes up on the video. We are here. We got a show. Kandi and Todd showing out. Scotty still defending her relationship. Supa Cent came on the internet and said y'all not gonna know nothing else about hers. It's a lot going on in people's relationships. It's a lot going on, period. Cardi B concert. We need to tap into that and a few other things. I also wanted to talk about this Summer Walker meet and greet thing. We got a few things to discuss. So y'all come on in. Shout out to everybody in the building. Happy Thursday. I hope y'all doing good. Just a little FYI for the people in the bike. I am going out of town tomorrow. I will not be live. I'll try to go live, but if I don't, I'm telling y'all now, I'm gonna be in New Orleans from tomorrow all the way to Wednesday. I will be back Wednesday where I can go live and do some stuff. Baddies, I will still try to do. Hopefully, I'll try to put baddies up. You know, that is Monday night, Tuesday morning, which is Mardi Gras. But we'll see what we can do. Either way, the point I'm making is, y'all, if I don't put baddies up Tuesday morning or Monday morning, it's Monday morning. I should be able to put it up Monday morning. But if I don't, just know that I'm out doing some things. I'm at Mardi Gras. So please don't be looking for me this weekend till Wednesday. I will be in my hometown enjoying festive ideas and things going on. So y'all, shout out to me for going home. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. You know, I be in here working, you know, fingers to the bones, child, fingers to the bones. But anyways, y'all, we got a show and we got to get into it. Now, before we do that, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button and welcome to the Dollhouse, honey. And to my returning dolls and dons. I hate when I can't talk. To my returning dolls and dons, welcome back. This is the Dollhouse, baby. You know, I got to start putting more pre-recorded content out here. And I keep saying that and I'm not doing it because I get it. I love going live to y'all, but I'm not going to lie. It's more conducive that I use more pre-recorded content. I'm not saying I'm not going to keep going live. I just got to double up. I got to work harder. You feel what I'm saying? So I got to start doing some more pre-recorded content to put out for y'all. So y'all, you know, other than the lives could be a joke like it is, like I intended to be, but I got to still put some other content out. But anyways, y'all, let's get right on into the show. I'll wait to talk about that. I was about to talk about that, but I'll wait to talk about it. Now, before we get into the show, I want to ask y'all a question. Have y'all heard about this Summer Walker thing? So apparently Summer Walker is doing a concert, and on said tour, she's doing a meet and greet. Now, I've learned that most people are followers. So when I see one person do one thing, I see the rest of the world follow, you know? But Summer Walker does this meet and greet at the end of her tours or her concerts, and the people were upset because they felt like, girl, you acting funny with the people, like you don't want to be next to the people. And then Summer Walker had to come online and tell us that she has anxiety as far as like being close to people. But my question was to Summer Walker, well, then why do the meet and greet at all? See, Chris Brown was the one who did it originally. You know what I'm saying? And he did it because he actually, as you can see, likes to interact with his fans. But then you get people started following behind him and doing it. And I guess it's cool. I don't know. I'm not much of a follower. But then you get people like Summer Walker, who is doing the same thing. But you have anxiety about being close to people. So why do the meet and greet at all? But I know why. It's a way for them to make more money. See, you would deny your own not insecurities, because that's not the word. You would deny your own issues that you have with your own self to just make more money when you know good and well you have no plans on being close to people. Just don't do the meet and greet at all. And like I tell y'all, let that be a lesson to y'all. These people are singers, dancers, and whatnot. Please remember that's what they are. Please always remember that these people are what they say they are. The singers and the dancers. They are not the friend that you think they are in your head. They really just not. You know, this was very selfish in my opinion of Summer Walker, because if you knew you had anxiety, why do a meet and greet at all? Like, it just doesn't make common sense. People who don't like being around a whole bunch of people ain't gonna just jump up out the window and do no damn meet and greet. This is her explaining that she been like that because she hugs her parents like that. Check her out. But my thing is, don't do it at all. Nobody asked you to do that.
I hug my dad like this, and my mom like this, like a little church hug, and I tap him on the back, and I back up. I don't like nobody touching me. It just is what it is. Call it a disorder, call it what you want. I hug my dad like this, and my mom like this, like a little church hug, and I tap him on the back, and I back up. I don't like nobody touching me. It just is what it is.
I ain't mad at you not wanting nobody to touch you. My thing is, don't do the meet and greet. And I know y'all be paying thousands of dollars at the end of these shows to take pictures, prime pictures with these artists. Don't do the meet and greet. But you need the money. Because I tell y'all all the time, artists is broke. So because you need the money, you're still going to do the meet and greet, even though you know good and well you don't like meeting nor greeting. Girl, y'all is different. I wouldn't pay to meet that hoe at all. Even if I liked her music, that's as far as it'll go. Girl, let me pop your album in the CD player, okay? And go from there. Other than that, all of that, girl, these ain't the artists from back in the yesteryears. See, back in the 90s and beyond, not all, but a lot of artists really appreciated their fame, and they really appreciated the audience. But I guess it was a give and take because we didn't have as much access to them. But girl, the people was really upset with Summer Walker. They felt like, girl, you really did the most with this damn tour. And especially with over here talking about some meeting and greeting, and you don't like to meet and greet no skeet. But then they said, somebody had said, how she gonna act funny with all these people, acting like she got anxiety with all these people. She don't have anxiety with all them niggas she be messing with. And I said, oh, that's different. You know, every woman knows. That's different. I see what you're saying, though. You're not wrong. To the person who said it, they wasn't wrong. It's just I understand the difference. Summer Walker said the peen, that's different. That's different. That's not the same. And y'all know it's not the same. I said, oh, who would say that? And it's so true. I was like, who would say that? But it was so true. So anyways, let's move on. I want to get into Barty's concert. Have y'all been down to the concert? Have y'all listened to the album? What's going on? Did y'all go buy the album? What's going on with the concert? Thank you, Blanche. She said 500 plus in the chat, and y'all need to hit the like button. Like the video, y'all. 9. Come on, 9. Like the video, girl. Ain't gonna cost you nothing. At any rate, let's move on. So Barty got a concert. Child, I thought y'all was gonna be up in there hollering, girls like you, like the girls like me. I thought y'all was gonna be up in there hollering, I like it like that. I ain't see y'all at the concert. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Now, we all know Barty has been preparing for this tour, the Little Miss Drama tour. Let's get her on here. Barty has been preparing for this tour down to the ground, okay? She has been 90 going west, hustling like a Dominican slave. And she has been trying to put on a good show for y'all. Now, what I've noticed in the things that I've seen from the show is it's cute. You know what I'm saying? It's a show, you know? Honestly, everybody's so much into the props that the actual music and the actual artists aren't really the most important now. You know what I mean? Let's get Barty on here. She's got lights on her looking like an 18-wheeler. Hold on. Here's go one of the looks. This is Barty, y'all. Now y'all didn't go to the concert, nor did y'all buy her album. At least y'all could watch and see what she had on. Look.
I do not want to get emotional. There's not a time I'm going to let nobody say something happens already.
Look, they put her in a sling. You know, ever since Breezy started free flying across the skies, all the hoes want to fly across the skies. Let me tell y'all something. It's cute on Instagram. I'm here for it. But one of these days, one of them damn wires gonna slip on one of them things y'all looking up on, and it's gonna be a problem. If I was y'all, I would not be trying to go down to no concerts playing with these people. I wouldn't do it. I don't know. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm just saying if I was y'all, you know. But anyway, they put her in the air. I don't know one song that requires her to be in the air. Not one. Just don't. Sorry, and I done heard a few songs. I just don't see none that requires her to be lifted in the air with no wings and all of that. She's a gutter snipe from the Boogie Down Bronx. So wings, I don't, you know, everybody's different, you know. But at any rate, here's one of the looks from the concerts, and you know she's just getting over a breakup with her not her husband, the baby father. She's just getting over the breakup. Look at another look, y'all. Hold on. So my girl Cardi is trying to hold back the tears as she get on with the show. Hold on.
They say I wasn't gonna sold out what? They was waiting for my tour? Let me hear from the screen right quick. This is the first crowd. This is the first crowd. Show up. They say I wasn't gonna sold out what?
She said they said I wasn't gonna be sold out. What? That's what she said. Oh yeah, she said happy hoes ain't hating and hating hoes ain't happy. Well, I must have been a sad bitch because I knew for a fact it wasn't gonna be sold out. And I don't care what the angles say, it probably still wasn't sold out. And maybe I'm hating. I don't know. I just know that the ear for that type of music is gone. Okay. But anyways, she has been coming up here. This is the second day. No, the first day. This is the first day because today the 12th. It just started yesterday. You see what I'm saying? So my girl Cardi has been coming out here, you know, am I the drama? Girls like you and all of that. Hold on, let me go see. Cardi looks so different. Her face just look hard, you know? We saw that one. Girl, what is these people going? Girl. Is y'all at the concert with all of this? Oh, girl, that ain't that concert. If that is, that ain't her song. Let me scroll down and see what else we can find. Okay, here we go. Hold on. I know you lying.
Bitch, come on that floor. Bitch, if ICE come in here, we're gonna jump their asses. Bitch, I got some bear mace in the back. They ain't taking my fans, bitch. Let's go.
You know that one was coming. You know what's be crazy about these people with they playing their music? They love their country till it's time to go home, huh? Girl, Cardi, please. Talking about if ICE come, y'all gonna jump them. Cardi, please. Before they go look in your background and see if you supposed to be here. You, your mom, in your paw. Cardi. I just, you know. But this was the tour. This is the tour, y'all. I hope y'all, they should have had ice outside. That's what they should have did. I wish I would have been out there. I wish I would have seen this live when it was on here saying that, because bitch, the way I would have dropped the dime to ice and had him go around there, before, the way I would have looked up a Venezuelan gang member that's wanted and swore to God he was in the concert. Oh yeah, bitch, would have tore the whole concert up for everybody. Talking about if ice come in here, we gonna, girl, shut up before we get ice on you. Shut up with that whack ass concert, girl. They say you was giving away tickets anyways. Tread light before ice starts making it where you can't give away no tickets. Look at her booty. Now let me just say this. Cardi's booty has made her a lot of money. It has done a lot of good things for Barty. However, it's I think it's ready to retire. You know, K. Michelle, she got rid of hers. Even Kim Kardashian got rid of hers. Barty, I think the booty is ready to go. Let's get into it, girl. They had a concert, angle from the concert that she did in OMG. When I tell you about the wagon she was dragging, the booty looked like it was stopping her from doing the tour. Let me go get it, girl. I couldn't believe it when I saw my eyes. I said, Barty. See, this is what I keep telling y'all too. Y'all care all about how the pictures gonna look on Instagram. All the pictures on Instagram. The pictures on Instagram. This, that, and the third. Y'all don't be caring about how it's gonna look when y'all get off the Instagram. First of all, the booty had more dips and dimples than mine. You see what I'm saying? And I know mine done been through some hell. Hers is younger than mine, you know? And I just hated to see, and it looked like, you know, it always looked like a pamper. You know, no shade. But, you know, it always looked like a pamper, and she just looked at a mess. Let me get her on here. Hold on. Cardi B. Hold on. Let's get her on here. She looked at a mess. She did. And I'm not even trying to be negative or nothing, but the back of her butt, like how she be dragging it, like it just looked like it's ready, it's expired, you know? I don't know if these things be having expirations or whatever on it, but it looked like it was expired. I'm so tired of these hoes sampling Aaliyah. I'm so tired. I'm starting to believe conspiracy theory. I'm starting to believe that they really just took that girl out as a human sacrifice to give her gifts to all of these people who don't have gifts coming up behind her. I'm really starting to believe that. And why is y'all comparing her to Nicki? Both of them trash. Got him! Both of them trash. Stop putting her up next to Nicki. Both of them trash. Hold on. But we already saw.
If ICE come in here, we're gonna jump their asses. Bitch, I got some bear mace in the back. They ain't taking my face, bitch. Let's go.
Girl, ain't nobody checking for that, girl. Let's go over here.
And when I say be careful with me, be real careful with me.
Cardi, please. Nigga has not been, ain't nobody ever been careful with you, girl. Everybody is reckless with you. Nobody is careful with you. Talking about some be careful with me. Every nigga you tell that to be turning you every which way but loose. You got to stop with all of that, Cardi. Ain't nobody gonna be careful with you. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Let's just call a thing a thing. Cardi is just not talented. We thought she was. She had a really nice setup at first, and we got food. It was the Bodak Yellow beat. That's what it was. And I noticed too, somebody put that in the chat. She do channel a lot of Selena. You could tell she watched a lot of movies growing up on how to act. Because you know how every time she raps, she always do her hands like this. She get that from watching black people in hip hop. The way she walk, the way she do like this when she be walking and rapping. That's what she get that from men, black men in hip hop. That's from her studying black men in hip hop. That's why every time she get the mic, she got the mic in the left hand and she got that right hand. You feel me? And she just because women, feminine women don't know in hip hop don't normally be that rough. Even with Lil' Kim being rough the way that she was, still had a level of femininity to her. I'm sorry. But Cardi looks feminine, but her essence isn't. And it's because she's too busy cosplaying, copying what she saw. So it looks like Cardi watched a lot of black dudes in hip hop. You know how them niggas from New York be, hey yo. You know how them niggas be. Put a 3 in the chat. We all know how them niggas be, them battle rapping, hard poetry rapping ass niggas. You see what I'm saying? She done seen them niggas battle 50-11 times and said, okay, I'm going to pick that up as my walk and as my stance. And then on top of that, the outfits, everything is borrowed. The outfits is given Selena. You are not Selena. Selena was actually talented. Cardi is not talented. All she is Latina. That's it. Cardi ain't not, the only thing she have in common with Selena is she's Latina. That's it. Selena Latina. But she on here putting the girl tassels on, putting the girl outfits on, trying to recreate her essence. Everybody's essence except Cardi's. She don't even have her own face. So you know she don't have her own sound. Or at least her own personality. You could tell. When I see her, especially when she be walking out on stages and stuff. Every time I see her when she be walking out with that point. Let me see if I can find that video. A video of her pointing like that. And you could tell when, look, she watched Beyonce and them too. She watched Beyonce and them too. And all of them get this from Janet Jackson, Paula Abdul, you know, all of that. Nobody is doing them. Everybody's doing everybody else. But that's what happens when you make untalented people famous. Look. All she is a girl who can dance. Obviously, because she was a stripper. But after that, and this is no shade, she's just not who we thought she was when she dropped Bodak Yellow. Look. She normally hit the B-boy. That's what I call it, the B-boy. She normally hit the B-boy walk when she start walking. Let me see if she gonna walk. And I don't know who gave her this RoboCop theme. I don't know what this is. It look hot under all them lights. It just look hot. She might do it here. Let me see. Girl, Cardi. But anyways, if y'all buying the album and y'all going to the tour, make sure y'all pull up.
I'm gonna be saying some tea. Who ready for the tour? This ain't nothing. I got my dad, I got my shoes and shit. This ain't nothing. Wait till y'all see the tour. I give you straight fire.
I mean, walking out on stage without your shoes on, if she was a dark-skinned black girl, that would be so frowned upon. It would be like, ew. How dare you represent? You know what I mean? It'll be like she's just so trashy. But I guess because she's a Latina, it's, you know, it's cool. How clear of her. That's something clear people would do. A black woman wouldn't dare. Bitch, we don't play like that. That is so Latina. That is so 5 years old with a church dress on and a bottle. You know what I mean? It's just certain things. It's cultural. You wouldn't get it. It's cultural. Some of y'all wouldn't get it. Anyways, if you go and buy the album or go to the concert, please video inside so we can see what really happened. Because according to Cardi and her people, they is on here like the concert was popping and everybody was in there. Something in the milk tells me that ain't what happened. I don't know. You know, I don't be down there where the Hispanics be looking for ice, so I don't know. Let's move on. You guys, get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Who said? Somebody said Beyonce ain't have no shoes on. I don't know, child. You know she questionable too. I'm just playing. No, I'm not. She is questionable. The Nice and Healthy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says this is righteous judgment, not hateful facts. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now let's get into Supa, y'all. Now y'all know Supa and her husband, Ray. Y'all know Supa and Ray. Let's get them on here. Supa and her husband, Ray. He just came out of prison for popping somebody and strangling them up or something like that. I don't know the little nigga. I'm going to start calling him Jason Voorhees. I don't know. The nigga like choking bitches out till they damn near can't breathe no more. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he does this. But apparently he has a thing. It's a thing that he has. So, oh no, I got to go to their page. See, I forgot to tell y'all. See, Supa keeping up with the bros. What is it, bros? Before hoes. Forever Bros. That's the name of the page. See, Supa went made a relationship page so that the most of y'all don't know about it. You feel what I'm saying? So she could post over there and y'all wouldn't know she was back with her husband. You see what I'm saying? So that was smart. I ain't gonna lie. If you want to keep your nigga out there, but also keep everybody out your business, make your little page on the side. Everybody not gonna know. So they made this page, Forever Bros. I don't know how old the page is. I'm just talking, but there's this page, Forever Bros. I just found it when he went to prison the first time, right? Look at her posting throwbacks with her nigga. There you go. We look so good together. And look, I know she's running this page. I know for a fact. I doubt it, highly doubt it, that Ray is running the page. I'm pretty positive it's Supa running the page, and she probably got that nigga login and password to his Instagram so she can log in under his account and comment under his account as well. Because whatever happened the last time they had a fight, the nigga probably got caught cheating. And she probably told the nigga the only way he can come back is if he swear to God he'll never cheat again. And he probably told her, I swear to God I'll never choke you out again, nor cheat on another bitch. I swear I'll show you. I'll give you all my Instagram passwords and whatnot. You feel me? And it seems like she created the Forever Bros page, and then she be commenting under both of their names. That's what I get. I might be wrong. I just feel like that's what be happening. You see? But anyway, so here's the page, Forever Bros. Now, he just got out of prison for choking out somebody and damn near killing them.
No, ma'am. I'm calling about, they made a mistake and put my wife's number on my phone. And I don't know what my number is. So I told them that she was moving to my account from AT&T and she was moving over.
There you go. They getting on the same account. You get it? Hello? Is this thing on? They getting on the same account. See, before she probably was with T-Mobile and before he probably was with AT&T. But see, ever since he got caught cheating the last time and she don't want to put her business out there, look, she probably told him, I'm not playing with you, Ray, for real this time. You really not about to keep playing with me and cheating on me. And he said, look, girl, I'm going to give you all my Instagram passwords and all of that. And we could go on the same page, on the same phone thing, so you can see who I be calling. Good answer. That's what it is. Here, I'm going to put us on the same phone bill so you know, look, babe, I ain't doing nothing. I swear to God. I ain't doing nothing. We going to get on the same plan. You'll be able to go in under my iPhone stuff and you'll be able to see everything that I'm doing. And when they did that, it looks like the phones got mixed up. And now he panicking because he forgot to tell Supa about that other phone that he transferred all them hoes to. You get it? He forgot to tell her. But anyway, he just don't know if anything might backfire.
Her device was her number. That was going to be completely separate. For whatever reason, they put her number on my phone. So right now, I don't have a number, and her phone is I get all calls
and text.
and text.
Okay.
This is emergency.
You know, the things that she think is just so funny and cute are really like real life lessons. And it took for me to heal to understand this. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of this stuff, some of this stuff probably would have went over my head prior to healing. But a lot of the things, from her laughing about the lighter being in his pocket, saying people think you're gonna kill me, he, that's a sign. To her even getting on his phone bill or him getting on hers or however it went, and then the phones with her line getting on his phone, that is a sign. She's getting sign after sign after sign, and they subtle. They not big right now. They'll get big at some point, but they little subtle signs that show you that this ain't really the route that you need to be taking. I swear to God. But anyways, this the hide and seek page, like I told y'all, that y'all don't know about. Let me see what else she been posting.
The comments say, everything happens for a reason. I strongly believe.
Bitch, please. I'm gonna text you. I'll break that phone.
My love, you know. Yeah, with the yeah. That is the same fucking thing I said.
So I guess they responded to a comment that says everything happens for a reason. I strongly believe you guys meant to make that flight. You guys weren't meant to make that flight. She looks in the camera and said, "Who that is?" And he started looking, and she said, "It better not be whatever." Then he said, "It's my little yeah with the yeah." Now y'all, that's not from New Orleans. What he's saying is that's my little boo, my little side chick. That's what a yeah with the yeah. When a nigga be like my little yeah, first of all, anybody who say my little yeah, that mean they little boo, somebody they chew on from time to time. Now, if they say my little yeah with the yeah, then that might be somebody a little more special. Still a little yeah. So when he was like, "Oh, my little yeah with the yeah," it's little signs like this. I'm telling you, it's little signs like this that they laughing and kikiing about, and it's really the universe giving her all the signs she needs. And I'm telling you, it's easier for me to say coming up out of this stuff, but I see it so prevalent when I'm looking at other people's relationship because I done been through a lot of it, girl. But listen, so the Forever Bros, they've been posting over here. Love you. I guess. No, apparently. I guess Ray likes country music. Now, this the one that got me. Now, remember New Orleans got its own country. New Orleans is its own Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. It's a different place, and it ain't for the weak. So remember, I told you Supa Cent has two fan bases she deal with. She deal with New Orleans, and then she deal with the world. And a lot of y'all might feel like, girl, I wouldn't even be tripping on New Orleans. New Orleans is literally a country. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's small, but shit is really real in the city. So the city's rumor was that Ray had a fight with her son. Now, remember, the rumor only got out because her son right there, went to school and told everybody, yeah, that nigga Ray went to jail for, I don't know if he said for hitting on my mama, but he definitely said the nigga Ray went to jail for choking out or strangling somebody. That's how the rumor got out. So I noticed she started posting Trey on the videos with Ray, and I was saying to myself, oh, she's trying to prove to the audience that they not beefing, and whatever Trey went to school and said ain't true. But we know it is because Ray really went to jail. Look at this video.
One and a half.
What is it up because you?
No, it's not fair because I can't make you do it because anything like taken from you, like taken from myself, it don't matter.
She gonna do two.
I'm gonna do two.
Okay. What you trying to do?
We gonna do three.
We gonna do 3 months.
We gonna do three.
Y'all gonna do
3 months on my soul.
All her.
3 months.
Listen.
3 months on my mother.
All her mama. On
I paid 3 months.
Well, I can't say that because I ain't got no money. But
3 months in Gonzales.
No, listen.
Let us take her 3 months.
She said what you said.
I'll put it in writing.
Listen.
3 months.
She said, come on.
3 months.
You'll be mad.
3 months mortgage in his house.
But I don't give a fuck.
Okay, 3 months mortgage. Come on.
Mortgage. Come on.
Come on.
Your mama not gonna do this.
Okay, you keep talking, man.
I'm
She
gonna pay
said
3 months
already.
Come on. They trying to convince her or Raise, I'm sorry, to let her cut his head. Sounds like. Come on.
Chill.
She said
No, don't tell him chill. Come on, 3 months. Come on. Trey tweaking.
3 months. But I know that you content.
You hear me?
Hey, love this. Hey, no, I ain't people 5 rights right now. I cut it off immediately.
You come on, you have?
Yes. 5 bands right now. I cut it. I would too. 5 bands
Both
right
of y'all lying.
No,
I
no.
swear to God.
On everything. If you give me 5 bands right now, I cut it. 2.
No. I'm telling you, I think these videos is to prove to the people in the city that the rumor is not true, that Trey don't have an issue with Ray and Ray don't have an issue with Trey. But at the end of the day, rather she want us to believe it or not, Super, from what I hear, it was your son who went to school and told everybody. So even if they on speaking terms now and they cool, regardless, that's her son. So he's obviously going to make sure his mama straight. You see what I'm saying? And whatever his mama go with, he gonna go with what his mama go with. Like if she back with her nigga, he not gonna beef out with his mama and hate his mama. So this makes sense. But I digress. The point I'm making is on the low, Supa has been on the Forever Bros page posting all types of stuff because Supa basically is come to the conclusion that she's no longer going to be sharing her relationship with the world, or at least her life. I'll go with life. Now, I don't know if this came from the situation with Razor. I don't know if this is everything just piling on her at once and she had an epiphany, which could have very well been. I don't know what this is, but Supa has came out and was like, listen, she already told y'all before Ray got out that at some point she's no longer going to be sharing her life on the internet. That's what Supa said. What that video she posted? I think I got it in my story. She said she'll be no longer posting her life on the internet, that she'll be private no more. Now, this is crazy with Supa because Supa came on the internet posting her life. Like, that's how we know Supa from the internet, from Vine and everything. Everything we know about Supa came out of Supa. But I guess what happened is, this is what I believe. I believe that the situation between her and her husband came to a head. And I believe Supa had to choose, because I don't believe that if this situation would have been between her and her son, I don't believe that Supa would have came on here and been like, okay, gone are the days, we not doing this no more. I just don't believe it. Now, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, Lord, forgive me. But I just don't believe it, you know? So here goes Supa. She posted this on one of her Instagram pages. And this is what she had to say. I made the decision to no longer share my kids and my marriage online. This wasn't easy because being open about my life is a big part of why I'm here today. I don't even know if this is the right decision or a dramatic one, but I do know I'm choosing to restore my peace. She followed up by saying, I've also decided I will no longer defend myself against rumors or false narratives. That's a good thing, Supa. She says, constantly addressing allegations became mentally exhausting. I can't keep polishing my name every time someone chooses to throw dirt on it. You know what I noticed most? Besides my sister Tokyo, I was the only one speaking up for me. Even when others had the power to correct the lie, they let it linger. Oh, I know who that shade for. And I found myself not only defending myself, but defending people who didn't have the courage to speak up for themselves. So yeah, that's dead. Whatever is said about me, I hope you know me well enough to recognize what's real and what's not, because I won't be explaining it anymore. To my genuine supporters, the ones who truly care about my well-being, I appreciate you deeply. She says, and to the ones that's only here to see me shrink, I pray you heal. You know, first of all, I think that it's a good thing that Supa is getting her life off the internet. It has not served her. Has it put money in her pocket? Yes. But like the old people say, all money ain't good money. Okay. So yeah, it put money in her pocket, but it has probably killed a lot of her relationships, not just romantic relationships. I'm talking about relationships, period. Okay, so I think taking her life off the internet is a great move for her well-being and for her being conducive in the society, because it seemed like she actually cared. And I get it. That's why I don't live in the city. New Orleans is small. You could go viral and literally go to your mailbox and somebody could be like, ah, you see what I'm saying? New Orleans is that small. Like, it's small like that. Like, it's kind of like being in a bubble or a jar, but it's lit in that bitch, but it's still a jar. You see what I'm saying? It literally is like that. So it's hard for her to not care what people saying, because you got to deal with this on a day-to-day basis. When you go to the store, when you go to the gas station, when you go, no matter where you go, you got to deal with this from these people. So I think what's happening is she's realizing that it's making her crazy, which I understand, but I just hope that her intentions and why she's doing it is for the right reasons. And it sounds like it is. She's saying genuinely, I'm tired of sitting up here explaining myself to all of y'all, baby. Not going to keep doing it, and it's ruining her relationships. But I think, Supa, the most important relationship you need to be restoring is with your kids. The husband is going to fall where it's going to fall. But too many kids grow up like Trey and turn into grown men who resent women. Even if they aren't mean to women, they turn into womanizers. They turn into abusers. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that's what Trey going to do. I'm just using Trey as an example because I see what he has experienced under his mama. You see what I'm saying? So we got to be careful. That's why I say I think she should restore her relationship with her kids. And I'm saying plural because Trey has witnessed a lot. And he may bring that into his adulthood, and he may need to figure out how to heal from that. But not only that, her daughter has watched all of this as well. And her daughter subconsciously is going to think that the way Ray treats her mama is normal, or even the way that her daddy treats her mama is normal. And I know as parents, we can't always get it right. And I'm not throwing no daggers at Supa because I'm a young woman too. You see what I'm saying? I know how it is trying to date and have kids. But ultimately, I think at this point, the most important relationship to restore, I'm talking about long-term, longevity-wise, is the one with her kids. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all let these churches buck y'all head up. And I'm not saying that your husband not supposed to come first. And in certain situations, they are. But discernment is there for a reason. Every situation ain't going to call for your husband to come first. For you cluckers in the back. And that's why a lot of y'all hoes can't keep a man. Because y'all too centered on them. Every single situation does not call for you to put your husband first. Some of them situations, your husband ain't going to always be first. Just like yourself. Certain situations, you not going to always be first. You see what I'm saying? That's life. But when you get under them umbrellas of my husband, my husband, my husband, you get that mindset, you know, and you neglect all other relationships trying to be right for this husband that probably ain't going to be here in the next 5 years. Girl, let's move on. Congratulations and good luck to Supa. Hopefully she stick by it. And also, Supa, we all know you're not going to say Ray business no more. And I believe that was part of the deal when y'all got back together. I believe when Ray came back, he said, all right, I'm going to give you my Instagram passwords. we're going to be on the same phone bill so you can see everybody I'm calling. I think one of Ray's demands was, you're not about to get online and talk about me no more. Ever. And Supa, being the kind of girl who loves her nigga, okay, said, all right. And she knew good and well she couldn't come back to the internet and say, I'm just not going to talk about Ray, because she knew we would have flamed her up. So what she decided, I'm just telling you what I assumed. What she decided was, well, let me just roll it all the way out and say I'm not going to come and say none of my business. But at the end of the day, I think this all stemmed from whatever happened between her and Ray. That's why I say I hope her intentions are pure. Moving on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. I hope y'all are doing well. Happy Thursday nights. I will be in New Orleans tomorrow. I can't wait. Lloyd, have mercy. Jay New Orleans, thank you for the super chat. Says Diary of a Mad Black Crayon Case. I don't know if you started a blog, Jay New Orleans. But if you did, start them off with titles and then go in. I don't know if you start whatever you gonna say, if you come up with a title and start from there and then just go running your mouth. When I tell you it's gonna be something else, man. I love you, Jay New Orleans. I love you down. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. What you cooking? Thank you for the super chat. Says, I think the name of the channel is a curse in itself. He gonna start treating her like one of those bros. Shake my head. All of the heart. Wait, how do you say this? I can't see it. All of the hearts, his last name. Well, bro, you know they spell it the French way, Breaux, because that's a lot of French names in Black America. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, Forever Bros, I get it. I get what you're saying, because when it's the way it sounds, Forever Bros. Oh, super girl, change the name. Change the name, girl. That's probably what their theme was for their wedding. And let me tell you something. God don't bless no mess. She ain't had them churn at their wedding. Maybe that's why it's been rocky. No Balboa. Let's move on. Y'all got to start doing right by these churn. Y'all got to start doing right by these churn. Y'all can't do like y'all mamas used to do y'all. Y'all mamas didn't suffer the karma y'all about to suffer. Y'all can't treat y'all churn the way your mama used to treat you, girl. These is different sets of churn. You see what I'm saying? All I'm saying is I think the parents need to start treading light. I just think the parents need to start treading light. That's all I'm going to say. As a parent, we do. Because these is different groups of kids. See, we was crazy about our parents. Our parents could beat us upside the head and we were like, oh, I love our mama. These is different children. It's just different. Speaking of different children, let's go check on the vending machine baby and her mama and daddy. Did y'all hear what was going on with Kandi and Todd? Kandi girl. Every man. Baritone Burass is windmilling for her life in this divorce from her husband. Girl, but let me tell you something. See y'all in these husbands? Bitch, y'all make me scared to go get me one. I'm scared of a husband. Because it looks like everybody with a husband is having problems, girl. What is going on? Why is everybody with the husbands having problems? So now Kandi done went down to the judge and told the judge that Todd is squatting in her house. I said, what? You mean he's doing what? Girl, they say squat. They said Todd told Kandi he was going to the store, asked her if she needed anything, and Kandi said, no, I just need you out my house. They said Todd got in a car and drove from one mailbox to the next and got out and went to the guest house and been living happily ever after. They said Kandi done tried to call ICE. They said Kandi done tried to call Homeland Security, the FBI, the CIA, the sheriff, and the police to get Todd off the premises. But they said Todd got squatters' rights. So now Kandi is down at the judge windmilling with her head down because she don't want this nigga in her house. But my thing is, Kandi, that ain't just your house. That's both of y'all house. He have equity in that house. So with that being said, Kandi, you out of pocket. You was out of pocket. Kandi girl. Baritone Burass, bitch. How you figure? Didn't Kaya say, you put your trust in a nigga, stupid hoe, how you figure? Todd, not Todd, Kandi, this is all your fault. Then you want to activate the Mama Jerse wig too late. It's too late. Take the wig off. You might as well go back to bald head Kandi. Because this Kandi is just, the man ain't never going nowhere. He don't have to own the house. For y'all in the bike who don't know how this go, even if she buys the house prior to marriage, there's a thing called equity. So even though she may not owe him the house itself, she does owe him any equity that the home has accrued while they were married. And also because they are married, what's hers is his and what's his and hers, she got to go down to a court and have the judge sign something to say Todd can't stay there. But Todd ain't got that. So now she's stuck with a squatter next door. And we all know Kandi got a firehouse. You know, Kandi put them two houses together. Remember that? We gonna get into it. But anyway, let's get into Kandi trying to figure out what's going on with Ty. You know they was over there battling with the churn. Kandi want to take the children out of town, or whatever, and Ty said no. So Kandi just took the little vending machine baby anyway. Now, what Kandi didn't know was the vending machine baby come with a tracker. Oh, yes, she do. So when she took the baby with Ace, when she took Ace and the vending machine, she thinking, oh, I'm gonna just take him, he not gonna know. But the vending machine baby tracker went off on Todd's wrist. So Todd got the alert and he said, oh shit, this bitch really played in my face. So now Todd is going down to the courthouse to tell the people that Kandi done kidnapped the vending machine baby and Ace. And I said, now you know good and well, first of all, Kandi don't want them churn. Y'all got to stop. And Todd know good and well, Kandi don't want them churn. Kandi don't hardly even know them churn. Let's be real, okay? She barely even know them churn. Kandi probably took the churn to spite you, but you knew she was gonna bring them back. Kandi don't know how to deal with no kids. Kandi got 3 kids and ain't raised and read none of them. You know good and damn well Mama Jerse wasn't gonna be able to hold on to them too long. She was gonna be calling you to come get the kids. Todd, you might have jumped out the window. Girl, look at my thing done fell. Todd might have jumped out the window a little too soon. Kandi might have dropped it. Kandi girl, give me 5 minutes. Let me put my sign back up. Hold on, because I'm about to put my sign back up so we can get back in Joe's Kandi. Kandi, did you knock my sign down, you slut? I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 2 seconds.
Shorty got that hair like Rapunzel. Make a nigga fall in love like dominoes. Jupiter booty, can you twerk some? Jupiter booty, can you twerk some? Shorty got that hair like Rapunzel. Make a nigga fall in love like dominoes. Jupiter booty, can you twerk some? Jupiter booty, can you twerk some? Goddamn, shorty so fine. Like a treadmill, she be running through my mind. On that booty, she got a nigga geeking. Having fantasies of me and her, can that be squeaking? Shorty got that hair like Rapunzel. Make a nigga fall in love like dominoes. Jupiter booty, can you twerk some? Jupiter booty, can you twerk some? Shorty got that hair like Rapunzel. Make a nigga fall in love like dominoes. Jupiter booty, can you twerk some? Hey, Jupiter booty, can you twerk some?
Niggas put that booty while we cooling up and hooting. You know how we do this. The old school trooper. Smartest. We smoother than the smoothest, the hardest, the rulers. They can't get through us.
Shorty got that booty.
And we're back. Kandi girl. How dare you try to put Todd out your house knowing he needs somewhere else to stay? He ain't got nothing but that condo up in Jersey, and they say he ain't even got the keys to that. So anyways, I had to put my sign back up. I think Kandi must have sent something over here. She must have knew I was over here joking. But I hope y'all know I'm over here joking. Like the video, honey. Okay? So anyway, my sign is back up. We back at the dollhouse. And as it pertains to Kandi girl, you cannot kick that man out your house. The law states that that's both of y'all house. Also, Kandi, stop kidnapping the vending machine and them children. You don't want them children. You just don't want Todd to get them so you won't go on child support. Let's get into the story, girl. It's a lot going on. So it says things are heating up in the divorce battle. New court filings reveal Todd Tucker is pushing back hard, asking the judge for expanded authority over the children, and he's not backing down. He claims he's been the main caregiver while Kandi worked out of state and says certain travel decisions were made without consulting him. This one is getting serious really fast. Is this a video? Let me see. Hold on. Where my cursor at? Let me see. Is this a video? Yeah, it is a video. Check it out. This Todd talking about Kandi and how she's taking these churn. You know he be out there playing like he care about them kids. Look.
Broken down and tired.
I swear to God. Everything. And y'all put this music on here like we just gonna feel sorry for y'all. Look at Ace. Look at Ace. What little vending machine? I think we saw this one already though. But anyways, Todd is windmilling with his head down for his kids. Because you know, one thing I can say, I don't know if Todd necessarily want the kids neither, but he will act like he want them just to get the child support. But when it comes to Kandi, I feel like Kandi just, you know, spiting Todd. Kandi don't know them kids. And y'all know good and well Kandi don't know them kids. So now let's get into the squatting. It says, allegedly, Todd Tucker and Kandi Burruss has been staying in a guest house on the property she owned before their marriage and not contributing to related expenses. So she's saying that Todd living there and he don't contribute to the expenses. The business mogul says she's covering private school, extracurriculars, and a full-time caregiver and travel. She says Kandi's now seeking temporary child support and structural parenting plan. Todd disputes that. He says he's been the primary caregiver due to Kandi's work schedule and is seeking temporary primary custody. He also maintains they have mutual financial agreements. Both say the other is a good parent. So I don't understand what it is they want. It says, Docket Diva update. Kandi Burruss says Todd Tucker is staying in her guest house as he seeks primary custody amid divorce. Now, it says in Kandi's amended motion, she states Todd has been residing in a detached guest house on the property she owned before they got married. She alleged he's not paid utilities, maintenance, household-related expenses tied to the residence. She also says she's been covering private school tuitions, textbooks and supplies, extracurriculars, full-time caregiver, birthday parties, NYC travel expenses for the children, and Kandi is asking for temporary child support and a structured parenting plan. Ooh, that's deep. Todd files a response, and he disputes that narrative. On the property issue, he argues the parties jointly own multiple properties and that expenses have been handled by agreement. He says, he states each party is responsible for certain properties and that both contribute to jointly owned properties. In short, he pushes back on the idea that he's simply living in her property without contributing. Todd also says he has been the primary day-to-day caregiver. Kandi's work schedule has required extended out-of-state absences, and it says he has maintained stability for the children in Georgia. He is requesting temporary primary physical custody with joint legal custody, okay? So it looked like she wants temporary child support and a structured parenting plan. But why you want child support from Todd? Do you need it? I'm just asking. Well, I guess if she gets the children full time, then he would have to pay child support. So that makes sense. And a structured plan. And then he wants temporary primary physical custody with joint legal custody. That's big. I'm telling you, the kids and the businesses were the very two things that Todd was going to be able to latch on to her, and it was going to be hard for her to get off. It says on finances, Todd maintains that they had mutual agreements about expenses. He pays his share. He is not living off Kandi. He denies the characterization that he has failed to contribute financially. And then it says, important detail, both parents acknowledge the other is a good parent. This is a dispute over structure, custody, parenting time, and financial responsibilities during the divorce. Their temporary hearing is next week. Temporary orders can shape long-term outcomes. We'll see what the judge decides. This is getting nasty. Diva Docket Diva, that's her name. Follow her for more. She got it all. Whoever this Docket Diva girl is, she on it. Let me say this though, y'all. It's getting bad. It's getting real ugly in these streets. Kandi, this is what, even though your mama was a bit much in her delivery, even though your mama was annoying as hell, this is exactly what your mama was trying to avoid for you. It just was. And you know what's worse? It would be one situation if Kandi and her mama had a strained relationship. You see what I'm saying? And she just didn't want to listen to her mama. I don't think that was the case when it came to Kandi and her mama. I think Kandi got caught up in that RHOA bullshit and she started checking off the list of things that she needs to be a housewife, which is one, a husband. And plus, Kandi is a girl who obviously wants to be married and be with somebody. So that's another thing that works against her. But at the end of the day, this is exactly what your mama was trying to get you not to have to deal with. This right here. Even if your mama hating, don't completely close your ears. Sometimes, just sometimes, something that she's saying might be a benefit. That lady didn't like Todd from day one. Second one. I don't even think she saw Todd, and she knew from what she heard about him, this was not the person that Kandi was going to be with. And a lot of times I get it. We got to listen to our inner selves. And I don't even know if she did that, but either way, she jumped out the window into the front, into the situation. And here we are. That's why I miss Mama Jerse the whole time. Every time she got into it with Todd, it was about Kandi's what? Her assets, her money. We thought it was, or not me. I thought it was funny. I thought it was disrespectful, but I knew it was truth in it. Sometimes wisdom is more than education. Being a woman for a long time will tell you, yeah, that's not going to end good. And I think that Kandi was so busy trying to live for the fans, for RHOA and Bravo and all that stuff. And here it is. Now, a lot of the things that you worked hard for could be in jeopardy. I'm not saying that they are, but it could very much well be in jeopardy. This is what you get. Now, let's take a look at the house that she claims Todd is squatting in, because I think y'all forgot about the way that house looked. The guest house that Kandi is claiming he's squatting in. It says Kandi Burruss accuses Todd of shacking up in her Atlanta guest house of rent-free and allegedly not paying a single thing for the children amid filing divorce. It says neighbors, Kandi Burruss is accusing Todd Tucker of shacking up. That's the guest house in her Atlanta guest house rent-free while allegedly not paying for a single thing, right? Now we already went over what she said he covering and what she said she's covering. But this guest house that she bought next door ain't no average regular schmegular guest house. Take a look.
About that. I feel sorry for you. Almost like
it's gonna be a long-term thing,
Yeah, it's fun for you, I guess.
This ain't fun for me, okay? It stresses me out. Kim is my girl.
Let me tell y'all something. When it comes to this Kandi was setting herself up for the best, as she should. However, you gotta be careful what you setting yourself up for. Cause look at the downstairs. Cause somebody could come right in and swoop it. Look at her basement with the pool.
An indoor pool. Well, you don't need sun, so that's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
That's perfect for you. Well, if I was black, I'd have one inside my house too.
Kim was a racist ass bitch ass. She just used to try to get that shit off by being funny. But Kim only liked to be around black people because of what they could get her. Kim ain't shit. Bleach blind wig bitch. Anyways, that is the guest house that Kandi is going around here playing like he's squatting in. That's a damn nice house to squat in. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to squat in the house, I would want it to look like that. Okay? And do I think Todd paying bills around there? Hell no. Todd in that bitch with his feet up saying my scheme done worked and I'm waiting on my check to clear. You see what I'm saying? Child, Kandi girl. Kandi girl. Oh, smokestack lightning. Girl. You done activated the Bible a little bit too late, fat. It might be downhill for you, but we're not going to keep you in our prayers. We just going to hope the best for you, fat. Todd might got you on this one. He might got you on this one. He might. I don't know. I don't be around there. I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying he might have you on this one. I don't know. Y'all keep Kandi in y'all hopes, not your prayers, just your hopes. Let's move on. Now let's get into this last final bit with Scotty, the body, with the body, and the baby, who y'all act like y'all love so much, but y'all don't want to go buy that girl or watch that girl show. Thank you. What you cooking for the super chat? Says they living like Drew and Ralph. LOL. Basement living versus common areas. Baby, he living way better than Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph was living in the basement and had to leave out through the bike. Wreck-It Ralph with his crazy looking ass was living in the basement and leaving through the underground. At least Todd could walk out with pride to the front door. You see what I'm saying? I get what you said, but yeah, this is a different type of time. But they are living, cohabitating in the same space, just not together. It's weird. Could you imagine, girl, having all of this stuff and this nigga gotta stay here? Ooh, I see what men went through all these years with these divorces, child. Because I see why them clear men be saying, you know what, fuck it. Me, you, and the churn gotta go. I'm just playing. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know them clear people be like that. Them clear people, they see that wife holler about she gonna leave, and they know good and well them churn coming. Oh yeah, count your days, fat. You better not tell him you're about to leave. Soon as you say I'm about to leave, and he know them churn and that money going, oh yeah, fat. You'll be out of here before you could say amen. Don't worry about it. I don't play with them clears like that. Y'all, that's why I seen all them Negro women going over there talking about red pill, pink pill, and all of that shit. Girl, y'all can play with them clears if y'all want. They cut from a whole different cloth. I'm good, love. Enjoy. Speaking of clears, let's get into Scotty with the body. So Scotty with the body, you guys, is still windmilling behind her husband. Well, that's not her husband. That's her baby father, as the girls up in the up north people say. So I told y'all behind the scenes, Scotty is probably going through it. Not that I'm relishing in it, but I know that she's receiving her karma. Scotty with the body is the girl who waited her turn to snatch this nigga from somebody else. Now she done snatched him. She got him. And now she got him. Life has been stressing her out. And she's been on the internet windmilling down to prove to everybody that she did not take this man from Janisha John. When we were all there, we saw it with our own two eyes. Scotty is still on the internet as of last night telling people that she is not the reason that him and Janisha broke up and that she is not a side chick. But Scotty, you was. Even if you waited for them to break up, you sat there in this woman's face, in her space, acting like y'all cool, and you turned around and backdoored her and got with her man. Rather you did it when she knew it or not. The point is, you a snake ass bitch. You dirty, Scotty. And you let the internet buck you up by thinking being pregnant gonna make you the bottom bitch. It don't. It just put you to the bottom, bitch. I'm just saying. Let's call a thing now. So now here it is. Every day he got to come on the internet talking about lemon pepper, Zeus Diddy. He got to come on the internet every single day to prove to us that you're the only one I love. We don't believe it, though. We don't believe that. See, lemon pepper, Zeus Diddy, he don't mind performing. Actually, he prefers to perform. He's a performer. He don't mind coming on the internet, rubbing your belly, saying, I love you. He don't mind none of that. He don't mind buying you a whole bunch of gifts. He got money galore. None of that matters to him. He don't mind going on the internet throwing you big ass baby showers to make you think that everything is all love and good in the neighborhood. Because he knows soon as he do all of that, he going back to the devilish ways with which he came. So him performing on the internet means nothing. And that's why whenever you see him with Scotty, even when he's performing, she's already caught on and she realized this nigga full of shit. So look at them at this game. He's trying to make it seem like it's all lovey-dovey, but you can look in her face and see she's over it. Check her out. Look.
Roll your eyes. You just roll your eyes. Wow. You don't look bad. You look beautiful. I said you look beautiful. Thanks.
You see, I know them lemon pepper type of niggas. He the type that'll go live, post, I love my wife, I love my family. As soon as that nigga log out the app, he on somebody else coochie. Scotty over it. She already see the play. She already see the play. Now she's just playing the game. She know that nigga will get online and say whatever and go to whatever lengths to prove that he really love her, but she know his actions don't match that. But again, how the old folks say, how you get him is how you lose him. That's what they say, huh? Because this is who he was with before you.
Why has Scotty refused to marry Lemmy since getting pregnant? No one realized Janisha had already said.
I don't know if what this man is saying is true, but I'm just using this as an example, the videos. No, I don't know if what the man is saying is true, because I think he's basically saying that Janisha set it up to where Scotty can't get, the baby can't have Lemmy's last name. I think, and he says that they set it up where Janisha said, well, Scotty can't get nothing. This is what we know, and I don't know how true that is, but what we know is there's two women in Lemon Pepper's life that we know about. One of them have a baby by him or is pregnant by him, and the other one has his company. One of them he do business with, one of them he do his business on. The masses and the crowd are familiar with the ones he do his business on, and they make her believe that she's actually the one he should be doing business with. But the fact of the matter is, he don't even see business in her in the same sentence. He already has his partner in which he do business with, and that is Janisha John. Remember, two different girls, two different roles. Two different girls, two completely different roles. If I'm Janisha John, especially being older and mature, let her get pregnant. I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, you can have as many babies as you want. Ain't my responsibility. Just make sure my coin don't stop. Make sure whatever I need is taken care of. You could go play in the reindeer games with all of them hoes from 90 going west till you can't play no more. I don't give a damn. As long as what me and you got going on is situated, have at it, fat. I'm going to sit up here and mind my business and eat my food and drink my water. So that's just a more mature woman, like I believe Janisha John to be. Call me when she getting on your nerves. Yay. Yeah, I'm going to still hang with you. We still going to go to the clubs. We still going to do I'm going to play your best friend. Call me when she get on your nerves. Other than that, I'm doing me, you doing you. Let her take the headache. But the internet got this girl believing she won. She did not win. You get them, how you lose them. Or how you get them is how you lose them is what they say. So anyway, we already know that Scotty has been defending her name on the internet with her man, because people are basically saying, girl, Scotty, you basically getting what you deserve. Let's look at these posts. People saying that Scotty is getting what she deserved. First, let me say this. Janisha is a better woman than me. No, I'm lying, because I probably would be able to be poised too. Look at every time Janisha had to host the reunions knowing Scotty was sleeping with her man. Look.
Scotty with the body. Welcome.
Scotty was good.
Looking true in that blue.
I see you, Scotty. I see you.
Actually, out different. I'm a grown woman. I have a business, and outside of baddies, I do I'm a calm person. So having animosity or anything, I never do that. I wish nothing but positive things to all you guys.
All right, Mariah. This was definitely our next baddie coming to the stage is Scotty.
Okay. Let's welcome to the stage Scotty with the body.
And I remember around that time, I remember when she came out and said, Scotty, don't forget with the body. Then I remember the next episode or the next reunion, she did say with the body. I'm pretty sure Scotty went to Lemmy and was like, yo bitch playing with me on this Zeus stage. She know my name ain't just no Scotty. She know it's Scotty with the body, but she hating on me. You need to check her. I know how I go. Because in the moment, think about it. Scotty around this time was riding high. I'm with the CEO. He paying me attention. He letting me ride with him, not the other girls. He really like me. Or at least that's what you think. So you was eating high, living high off the hog. Yes, you was. You was living real well. And soon as you get knocked up, boom, reality hit you in the back of the head like a bag of bricks. Let's get into her keep telling people that she ain't got nothing to do with them breaking up. She's so insecure, I'm telling y'all, and especially when you pregnant and she's at home probably a lot, she ain't got nothing but time on her hands to think. I know I'm a woman. Especially when that nigga ain't at your beck and call. She's sitting at home, she's pregnant, she's hormonal, and guess what she's doing? Thinking. And in the midst of her thinking, I'm pretty sure all types of stuff going through her head, because when you pregnant, your brain gets crazy like that. So sitting at home thinking, I'm pretty sure it has threw her energy and made her into some sort of depression, because all she's sitting there thinking about is what she had, what she was, and where she is right now. How it looks all glamorous and shiny and beautiful, but that ain't what I'm really experiencing. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. Type shit. So that's why when she's with him and he's filming her, she's got the attitude. She's looking crazy because she realized I done got all the way to my goal and realized this shit ain't what I thought it was going to be. It ain't nothing I thought it was going to be at all, as a matter of fact. Poor little tink tink. And they said she's 29 years old. She should know better. But I'm going to give her grace because I still was making stupid decisions in my 20s too. It says Scotty addresses shading allegations, saying, I'm not the reason they broke up. A fan alleged DMs between themselves and Scotty after telling, a fan shared alleged DMs between themselves and Scotty after telling her she was coming off childish and bothered. Scotty responded saying she's not the reason for the breakup and hinted that if she ever told her side, people would view Janisha differently. This comes after Janisha was asked by Ray J during the Love and Cabin reunion about her relationship with Lemmy, where she responded, Lemmy has a baby on the way. She later took to Twitter, posting laughing emojis and a photo of an invisible earpiece captioning, if you know, you know. The DMs also surfaced shortly after Lemmy's released his statement on the situation. I forgot to tell y'all, and we talked about it yesterday. If y'all hadn't seen it, go back and look at it. Lemmy did come out. Now, mind you, Lemmy came out and made a statement, and I'm pretty positive behind the scenes, she was like, Lemmy, you need to say something. If you really care about me and love me, you need to say something. And he did say something. He got out here and said that he loves both women and that they both have a special place in his heart and that none of them deserve to be disrespected. Now, the old me in my 20s, that would have made my hands go into automatic mode. Because, bitch, what you mean? That's very reminiscent of Stevie J. Remember when Stevie J bought Jocelyn a wedding ring and then turned around and gave Mimi one too, bitch? Oh, yeah, you supposed to go Jocelyn Hernandez on that nigga. Because, bitch, what you mean none of us and both of us? Huh? What? You must like to fight. That's what it is. You like to play in people's face and then fight afterwards. That's how my brain would have started telling me. My inside voice would have said, oh yeah, bitch, he like to play with people and then fight after. You see what I'm saying? Because ain't no motherfucking way. But pay attention to what he said, because what he said was what he meant. Okay? So, moving on, let's get into these DMs. It says, for everyone who wanted to see what she wrote. So this is what she wrote Scotty. Scotty, chill. You coming off as very childish and bothered. Now, mind you, Scotty in the house pregnant with a baby. She ain't got nothing else going on. So if you DM her, she might answer. She says, bitch, she comes off as bothered and y'all glorified it. I don't give a F. She says, a bitch been single for 2 years and still shading me. I'm done with it because if I tell it, then y'all will really know the real Janisha and what really went down because I'm not the reason they broke up. The F? And then the girl says, you're having a baby. Take a break from social media and chill the F out. No one cares what happened because none of y'all are innocent. Be for real. Facts. Talking about bitch. And then she posted something that she blocked out. So then, I can't hardly see this. I don't know what this is. Oh, Janisha John. Oh, this is what Janisha John posted. The earpiece and said, if you know, you know. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, what the earpiece references. But this is what Janisha John had posted. The earpiece and said, if you know, you know. And this is what he had said. Lemmy basically saying that none of these ladies deserve this because he deeply cares about both of them. Scotty is going out sad. She just is, y'all. She going out sad, man. It's so crazy because Zeus Network probably got a lot of innocent young girls that came through there trying to be famous and got their whole soul taken. Because I'm pretty positive this here Scotty, her soul damn near gone. You see what I'm saying? All of this to look like you living in that lap of luxury. All this to look like you happy. And the whole time, you really not. The whole time, you really not. Oh, somebody said the earbud means Scotty was in his ear. I'm slow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Whoever said that. Who that was said that she was in his ear about her. Mo3 section. Thank you, Mo3 section. You absolutely right. Yay. She looks like she's happy, but she's not. You done threw away your 20s. I ain't gonna say threw away, but you have possibly done something by getting pregnant by this man. And I don't think it would, but could alter your life for good or bad. You see what I'm saying? And again, it looks good to us from outside the club, but I'm pretty positive inside of that club, it's a hellhole and a one-way in, one-way out hole in the wall. Because there's no way possible you would have had me responding to a DM from a random bitch talking about it's Janisha fault. And this is the worst part. Do I believe Janisha is innocent? Hell no. Hell no. And I believe if Scotty come outside and tell us her tea, I believe it's going to be true-ish. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe none of these hoes is innocent. You know what this remind me of? And y'all not going to want to hear it, but I was saying it during the trial. Diddy and his first baby mama, Kim. The way he got Kim and the things, man, watch out, y'all. Don't be wanting to hear it. Y'all want to have y'all picks and chooses on who we want to give the business to. When the facts of the matter is, just like Janisha knew what it was when she came on, now she had to take her lick. Scotty, you knew what it was when you came on. Now it's time for you to take your lick. And guess what? The next girl up, who is probably Lex, is waiting in line to get her turn so that she can learn whatever lesson that she probably not gonna learn. Let's get into Summer talking about how she introduced Lex and her girlfriend to Lemmy and how awkward the situation was. You know Lex is up next.
We gonna have a meeting with Lemmy. I walk up to Lemmy like, he greet us, him and LJ. He like, hey Summer, da 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 da. Shake my hand with his hookah and saying, And I'm like, Lemmy, this is, I say her name, Lex girlfriend. And I look. He look at me, he look at her, and he extend his hand and say, nice to meet you. So I'm just eating up, or I'm just like, let me mind my motherfucking business.
Scotty gonna have to take her lick fat. She just is. Lex is up next. Lex is next. That should be a t-shirt. Lex is next. And Scotty gonna be somewhere else, either giving birth or she gonna be trying to get her life together and raise her brand new baby. And you see this here Zeus Diddy, this little James and the Giant Peach looking motherfucker here, he gonna be having the ball of his life. Let this be a lesson to y'all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My old grandma and them used to say this old saying. They say, mama's babies, daddy's maybes. Now that has a layered meaning to it, but in this situation, all that means is even if he is the daddy, the baby is your responsibility. You the one got to be worried about and responsible for this baby. You get it? So with that being said, we'll see how this works. They say she got a village. They say Scotty family done came around there. They say it's a village like crazy. So we'll see how the village work. I hope the village ain't retarded like them people in Baltimore. Because if the village is retarded, then that's going to be a problem. You see what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all cross your fingers. Lil Ice ain't going to have a village that ain't retarded. Kiwi 26, thank you so much for becoming a new member. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Now, y'all know I'm about to get up off of here, child. Let me go get myself together for tomorrow for my travels. Meet me tomorrow morning for the jokes at 10 o'clock. Maybe a little earlier, depends on how I feel. And y'all, please take these lessons from these girls on this internet. Don't be a fool. Just because a nigga got money don't mean you gonna have it. And also, reevaluate your lives, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Is you with a nigga who doing business with you or on you? It's rhetorical. You don't have to answer it out loud. Pray about it, slut. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Then it for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now. Come on, Blaze, so you know. Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.